That is it for the news. We do have Super Wild Card Weekend here. Our first game is going to be at 3:30. It is the Seattle Seahawks who head into Levi Stadium and take on the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are 9.5 point favorites at home. Do we expect to see Geno absolutely ball out in this game and carry his team, whether it's a loss or win? Do we expect him to be able to carry this team against this 49ers team?
He won't be carrying them to a win, that's for sure. I think this game can be close. I do think the Seahawks are a good team, but especially with the way Christian McCaffrey's been playing lately, the 49ers look hard to beat regardless of who's playing quarterback for them. They have so much talent. The CMC trade is looking better and better by the day because their quarterback situation is so, you know, bleak. But Brock Purdy's doing his thing.
It all really depends on if Brock Purdy makes those crucial mistakes late in the game, and if the Seahawks actually capitalize on that.
That
In
could
their
swing it in their favor for sure.
in their first meeting this year, it was Geno versus Jimmy after Trey Lance. This is the game that Trey Lance got hurt in very early on.
Right.
The 49ers did end up winning that game 27-7. Now, they did play their second meetup of the season, the third to last game, where the 49ers did win, but it was 21-13. Brock Purdy played, and the Tyler Lockett was able to come back, but still did have that finger issue. So much closer. There should be no injuries on either side, at least to start the game. Uh, is Brock Purdy that guy? Is he the guy that they wanted Trey Lance to be?
No, he's not. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really watched him play. Is he as mobile as Trey Lance?
No, he is. I mean, he's mobile. Don't he's not Trey Lance mobile. He's probably not even Patrick Mahomes mobile. He does have some movement. He came out of the Big 12 at Iowa State where it was mainly pocket passing, but he did still have to get out and scramble. Um, but no, in terms of mobility, I no. Now he has had a 300-yard passing game. He has played well. He does have um, really good abilities, and he's surrounded by weapons left and right. Um, I think he's better than Trey Lance. I'll say that. I think he is a much better quarterback than Trey Lance.
You think he's better than Jimmy G?
That's I would
They
if I was
benched
to have
Jimmy G for Trey Lance at the beginning of the year, and those are NFL
they didn't have a
level
choice.
evaluators.
Don't look too much into it. Because those same evaluators said this guy played one season of college football. He sat for two more seasons, and then we went ahead and drafted him. And not only drafted him, but traded 3 first-round picks to get him. So don't look at these evaluators and say, whatever. Like they got that one wrong, clearly. Very bad. You traded away 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance. Not only can he not stay healthy, not only did he only play 1 year of college football, but you also have to say, okay, at some point you can't pull a Jordan Love because you also don't have an Aaron Rodgers. So you have to say very early on, okay, we'll pull the Alex Smith card. We'll let him sit behind the veteran who we've got for a year. We'll let him learn the offense. We'll put him in and then just see what the guy's got. And lucky enough for the 49ers, they didn't get rid of Jimmy G because they could have been in a world of hurt. But I
I
would
was
I
I
would
was
take
hoping
Jimmy
for
G
that.
as their best quarterback. Brock Purdy is easily their second best quarterback. Trey Lance, I could see them moving on and dumping him very quickly within the next year.
That's so hard to do, man, though, because you said his 1 year of college, that was not even a full year of college ball.
Exactly.
Is what this was week 3 that they played and he got hurt, week 4, something like that.
He was awful
He was
in every
awful,
single game
but
that he played in.
still he had some signs of what he could do. So just give him some time. And if you're going to cut him within the next year, if he doesn't do anything this year, it's understandable. But give him this next year to try something out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They'll give him at least a portion of next year, and if it's not working, they'll move on. But they will go back to him this upcoming season in 23-24. Is there anything specifically you guys wanted to cover about how this game will go before we pick it?
I will go ahead and say it's very hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. And that's what we're looking at right now. So keep that in mind with Pick'em.
It is.
I think the better defense is going to win this game, and that's on.
No question.
Who's picking first?
Let's see. Sean, you won last week, so you get to choose where you go.
Tybo got last week, right?
That is right.
I'm gonna go first.
All right, so that puts me at third, Tybo at second. 49ers are at home versus the Seahawks for the first game of Super Wildcard Weekend. 9.5-point favorites at home, the 49ers are.
Give me the Niners. I want to pick the Seahawks, but just don't see that happening.
I'm also picking the Niners.
And that'll be pretty easy. I'll tell you what, boys, what I'm going to do is I am every team that I choose here, I'm going to put it into a parlay, and I'm picking that team. Not by the spread. I will take the money line because they did come out with a stat. Any team that had a 9-point or higher point differential over the last 2 seasons, backdoor covered 59% of the time. So there's a little stat for you if you're a better. Otherwise, take it in a money line parlay.